Hello everyone, Ben Garcia here from List Realty. Today we're going to be talking to new realtors. Okay, you just got out, you just got licensed, you've been in school studying about the laws and the technical aspects of real estate. You get out, it does not teach you how to make money in real estate. You know what else doesn't teach you that? Sitting at a big name realty office, taking classes and classes and ending up owing them money at the end of the month. That doesn't work either. And you'll see a lot of new agents make that mistake. They go thinking that they're going to get all of this really great training and leads and everything else from these big names, and they just don't. They don't get the personalized attention that a new realtor needs. Is really basically the bottom line. You can't learn to ride a horse in a classroom. You got to get on the horse and be taught how to ride a horse. Okay, we would all agree that. So what we do at List Realty is we give you leads basically day one. It's the only way to learn. Screw it up, get the marbles out of your mouth, learn what to say, what not to say, sit back and say, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. Let me just try to work on that for the next call and the next call. Sitting in a room and listening to somebody talk and explain things and it's not getting you out in the real world. So what we do is we explain as we go. We teach you in steps as the things happen to you. For instance, we give you leads. That's the first thing we do. And we teach you basically the ins and outs of our system, of our software, where you get your leads. We have digital lead qualification forms that you used, and whatnot. So you kind of get started that way day one, okay? But you will get started with leads. We will expect you to be making calls. Our leads, they're not like cold leads. They come to us. We have a lot of traffic, okay? So whether it's us or somebody else, your new agent, find someone who's going to give you the personalized attention and support that you need. It doesn't matter if you have to give up half of the deal, 50%. That's what a lot of companies do that have this type of training. Even without this type of training, they'll look for 50, 60%. So support and training is and leads are really, really important from day one. So we're going to teach you basically how to pick up the phone, how to make a call, how to discuss a property. I'm going to give you a quick example here. You get a lead in day one. You're going to sit down, and most people are going to get the information. They're going to, our leads come with the client's name, the property they're inquiring about, their email address. Okay, so you can take a look at what they are looking for. Okay, specifically rentals is the way to get started. I didn't mention that before. You have to do rentals first. If you're going to think you're going to go straight to sales and be, the number one salesperson in your area in 60 days, you're going to end up in a different career. You're going to end up very frustrated and upset, and this isn't what I thought it was. I thought real estate was easy. And all of that stuff. That's just not the case. So rentals is a great way for you to get contracts under your belt, talk to people over and over and over. There's a huge rental market. Down here we're in South Florida, specifically Broward County we service. There's an enormous amount of people needing a place, okay? And rentals, most realtors don't give them the time of day. And so when a rental client eventually goes, finds someone like ourselves, that treats them like, they're gold, they stick to us, okay? And they don't go anywhere else, even if they've spoken to other realtors, okay? And I'll teach you through education, through educating the client and just being yourself, how you will be able to make good money in real estate. You have to start off with rentals though. You need to learn how to survive. Rentals will keep you eating in any market. Okay, great sales market, people still need rentals. Terrible, bottoms fall out of the market, even more rentals. Okay, and then you can do property management eventually, okay, but you can I would highly recommend you start at rentals. So with us, you start with a lead in, right? And you have the address, the phone number, and you're basically getting ready to call them. Most agents will do this simple thing incorrectly. They'll say, "Hi, Mrs. Smith," or "Hi, is this Mrs. Smith?" And the customer on the other line is usually like, yeah, I think, maybe. They don't want to say yes, maybe. Stranger on the other line. Yeah, okay, great. Hi, how are you? That's the second stall. I'm okay. Who is this? Is usually the next question, right? So little things like this that you change, just they all add up. So we teach you small, tiny things to do. And they build on each other into successful transactions. So here's how I would handle that same lead. Okay, I'm not going to let the person really basically speak until I get my quick information out there and express to them that they actually reached out to us and we're getting back to them. Okay, so now that adds value to the actual phone call instantly. So my call would be something like, "Hello, Mrs. Smith. This is Ben from List Realty. You inquired about 123 Main Street in Miramar, Florida. It's a really nice 2-bedroom, 2-bath townhome. Do you have a minute? I have a little bit more information I could share with you." "Oh, great. Okay, great. Sometimes they'll say, "I can't remember what property it was. I've seen so many," etc. So that immediately gets them on your side. You can then go into, information, and, again, we teach this in other videos, the actual, way we do things, okay, what we would suggest you say. Okay, but I just wanted to give you a quick example without taking too much time of something that we would do right off the bat to help you improve even just something so simple as the initial 10 seconds of a phone call. Okay, you'll learn what to do after you get a lead to say, "Yes, I'd like to go see that property." We're going to show you how to make the appointment, okay, step by step in each stage. So the first stage, you'll learn how to talk to people, okay, and what to do, right? And then all of a sudden, you'll be like, "Oh my God, somebody who actually wants to go out and see a property." This will happen to you in day one, believe me. So the next step will be, "Ben, they want to go out. What's my next step?" We're not going to teach you everything to do in one sitting. It's impossible. And we're not going to sit you in a classroom for months to try to show you. We're going to show you as it goes. Okay, let me show you now what you do when you make a calendar appointment. Okay, and then here's how you're going to take your pre-qual information. You're going to put it onto your calendar. You're going to put it into your CRM, and now you're going to go to this step of looking up the property lock boxes and such. Our realtors, actually, we have a service where we have people that do that for you. But again, step by step, then what's going to happen, what you can expect when you're out there. We usually go out with you on your first showing. We would recommend that no matter where you go. Excuse me, to shadow somebody that has done it before. It's really great. You learn a lot. Especially you learn how not to be scared. I remember my first client was like a listing appointment, and I was horrified, scared to death. I wasn't as confident as I am today. Confidence comes from education and just doing it over and over and over, learning your lessons. I've been doing this for 15 years. Getting up, getting beat up, getting up, and then all of a sudden it just clicks, and then it's just a smooth, wonderful career, helping people find a home. Remember, with rentals, everyone that bought a home usually started off as a tenant. So if you keep that in mind, you can have a large, long-term book of business with repeat rental clients. They can turn into sales down the road, okay, etc. So I would say you have to have at least 60 days, that's what we do in our company, before you get a sale lead. You have to have 60 days of doing this every day, and until you finally get the hang of closing deals, writing contracts, juggling calls, appointments, and things of that nature. And then you can start moving towards getting sales. That would be my suggestion. It's the way we do it. People are very successful with us. We've been very blessed over the years to have a successful company. So I would always encourage you to have a mix of rentals and sales for eternity until you become, the dominant force of sales, for instance, in your area. You might consider, eliminating rentals. But rentals just always keep you fed. Don't make the mistake that a lot of realtors do. They want to sit back and they want to make 15 grand one time every 2 months, let's say. Okay? Well, what does that translate into? That translates into one client every 2 months or 6 clients a year. I don't know about you, but I want more than 6 clients a year. Okay? You're going to have somewhere in the vicinity of 10 to 15 a month. Okay, contracts that you will have in rentals, you will do somewhere in the vicinity of 7, 10 in your first month, and you'll be on a steady 10 to 15 on a regular basis every month. Okay, doing rentals, and rentals pay good money. They can pay $300 to $500 per deal. Okay, so if you're doing 3 deals a week with us, you're going to make somewhere in the vicinity of $750 to $1,000. Just doing 2 deals will make you $750, and 3 deals will make you $1,000 over. Okay, it's real simple the way it comes to that. If you don't know about rentals, rentals pay, it's either a month or a 10% of the annual rent for the term of the lease, so the 1-year lease. So basically, if you take an average of $1,500, okay, you divide that by 2, which is $750 for the listing side, $750 for, let's say, the tenant side. We have the tenant, okay? So then we split that 50-50. So you're making $375 per deal times 2 is $750. You have to do 2 deals a week. You can't not do 2 rentals a week, or you have to go back to the drawing board. Okay, so we're going to help you through that, though, each step of the way. Okay, and again, whether you decide to work with our firm or not, please focus on a place that has leads and support. You need them both, leads and support, so that you can get going quickly in rentals and start making money and understand the business as quick as you can. All right, thank you so much for watching. Again, you can see us at listrealty.com. I'm Ben Garcia, the broker, 15 years experience. I'm also a property manager, licensed CAM. Thank you so much.